Welcome back to Karis Investment, where we keep investment simple. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Today we have breaking news. Plug Power is trading downhill, consecutive days. Now, there's something that you guys need to know is that Plug Power is catching a lot of heat. Basically, their 2018 and 2019 financial statements were missing. Now, CEO came out and said that those can't be relied on, as they will be including those in material losses. Guys, it's crucial to understand right now that these companies can definitely mislead us into investing. And when that happens, it pulled the entire sector down. We can see not only did it affect Plug Power, but we can see fuel cell as well with recent loss. On their report, we can see the entire sector is down. And we look at Tesla as well. Tesla is dragging lower than expected this morning in pre-market trading. It's now sitting at $651. But if we look here right now, guys, Plug Power closed off March 16 at 42.68. Now we can see in pre-market trading, it's trading right now at $34.86. Now we saw this this came to 34.70 myself, and then went up back to 35.60, but it pulls back again. It's just break over 8 o'clock in the morning. But keep an eye on the market today, guys, for great buys. Now it's very concerning news with Plug Power, but at the same time, we have to understand that these negative news could be great buying opportunities. Now, a lot of people are selling their shares, but if this all gets straightened out very quickly, this is easy money, easy profit. I'm still doing more research into it, so I'm not really recommending anyone to jump on board. Now, me personally, I got some shares in the pre-market. Now, you guys know I was a big supporter of Plug Power from in the low teens to in the 70s. Now, this is why it's important, guys. I told you guys over and over is that I keep investment simple, right? If we go back and see from when I recommend Plug, we can see the Plug was trading in the low $14 to $18 per share. And then we can see this huge run that we have up to 73 at $1.76 per share. Guys, we have to play the market the way it is. The game is never fair. You know what I mean? But if we take a look here, we can see if we look back 1 year, we can see on a Plug breaks that $75 per share, but in reality, the stock is coming from $2.53. So I like to state the obvious, and this is why I said, guys, don't get too merry, don't get too up high on these stocks. You got to make sure you have an exit point where you feel comfortable. Now, me personally, guys, I let you know that at 14.15, it wasn't high price, but we took a risk, and we can see that we capitalize. It breaks 30, breaks 40, breaks 50, breaks 60. We'll make trades all along the way, right, until the ultimate goal of breaking 75. Now, we saw a dip, and if we go back in the last, I would say 3 months, not 6 months, but let's go back in the last 3 months, we can see when we breaks that and that $75 per share, we saw a lot of buying activity here, because we saw at one point, okay, we came back down in the low 58, mid 58, 57, I should say. And then we can see we're able to cross this back, that $75 per share. And then we can see there's a pullback again in the 60s. and then we can capitalize again in the 70s. So if you guys were making these trades, as I said, guys, it's very important to sell on the highs, buy on the lows, and sell on the highs. Now, if you look back since March 5th, right, or even February, the last week of February, we can see some activity because we saw it was up in the 60s, but he has a pullback in the 37 when the market completely came down. And then we saw there was a huge sell-off when it opens up very high again. So you got to capitalize, guys. March 5th was a statement for anyone that wanted to make a quick trade. We can see was trading at one point low 33s before closing off 39.30. But then if we look again, we can see last week we had an opportunity to make some money again. Right? We can see touches at 48, and then since this news, it came down. So you got to take this news with a grain of salt, right? I keep it very simple. Some people will disagree with me, and that's okay. It's just the way how the business go. I think this is a buying opportunity, guys. As I said, I've made a trade this morning in the 34.60s range and 34.70s range, and I've sold a few times at 35.50. Now I did went back in, as I told you, at 34.70 again, and I'm hoping to sell back in 36, anything over 35.50. I'm just doing some trades on it for the day, so let's see what it looks right now. So okay, so we can see it's climbing again. It's 35.34, so I'm up again on like 80 cents. So again, guys, keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm telling you guys right now, there's definitely a risk to it. Again, this is pre-market trading. The stock is down approximately 18% this morning in the pre-market. So I'm hoping to do a few trades before the market gets open. And then hopefully we can see this thing crosses that 38. I'm okay with $38 today for the day trading aspect of it. Again, I've made a small trade so far. So I've made $1,000 already. And by doing just a swing trade to test it out. And now again, I'm back in again at I'm in the 34.60s. Average is just around 34, like 70 for the shares I picked up on a minutes ago. So I'm hoping to see if we could crack on that 36.60 or that 37.60. If I could make another $2 for the day, that's fine, right? I think about it logically, guys. If you use this to make $3,000 today, and if you still want to get some shares to go long term, just in case there's a pull, there's a rise back in the share, that's okay, right? I can hold on for the next few weeks and see if it bunks back to 45.50. That's not a plan that you'd have to set up, but right now I'm telling you, it's a great opportunity for anyone that's watching. We can see the price in the pre-market is going pretty crazy right now. So basically, I'm up again another $1,000 on that trade again. So if I kept doing this in the pre-market, I can literally by 9:30, I could literally came and it comes out here with $5,000 off this one stock. Just keep on trading it back and forth. Now, I do not recommend this to anyone if you're not prepared to take the risk. Again, guys, this is not a pump and dump stock. No, this is a stock that we see goes to 70, have a huge contract with that South Korea on a new plan that they're trying to do for that and a clean energy community. So we know there's different plans around for plug. Now, there's a few on like sewn off recently about hydrogen, and there's like some communication. Some people are saying, oh, it's not ideal for cars. It's more for like airplanes, ships, etc. In terms of light to medium duty vehicles, it wouldn't really be beneficial because for one, it's expensive. So, yeah, there's a lot of things around hydrogen right now. So, but the main thing I'm focusing on right now is two of these stocks. I'm focusing on fuel cells. I made a ton of trades in fuel cell. In pre-market yesterday and in market yesterday as well. It touches at 1630 yesterday. I was able to make a huge profit, but now it's back in the low 14s in pre-market. So check fuel sell out as well. If you guys want a medium risk, I would go with fuel cell right now because we understand it's based on the earnings report why they're struggling right now. In the last 2 days of trading, they're trading at 1466 right now. It's a great pickup. But right now for plug power, guys, I'm hoping to make another sale in that one. Um, so I'm gonna go out at 3560. I think it's, what is it right now? 3560. Okay, so 3569 would give me another $1,000. So I'm gonna sell right now at 3560 and wait for it to pull back again in the 34s, and then we can go from there. Now I do have some shares for plug that I still hold from before. Um, it's a good thing I'm doing right now because I'm continuously lowering my average with these low trade. Each time, if you have a higher average before, each time you make these trades, then you kind of lowering your average anyway. So for me, it's a win-win situation. I'm just making some free cash on the side while I still plan to go long term with the stock. So for anyone that's in it, um, once they straighten out these financial like statement, it should be fine. But in terms of the stock, we can see the history in the last year. We can see the stock is coming from, man, this is a sweet run. For anyone that got it in the low $4 or $5 per share, man, this was a blessing for anyone that got it this early. No, we know we didn't get it that early, but still we got it in the teens, and that was good enough for us. Now, if you guys recall, I let you guys know in very early. So, unlike most of you guys were still able to pull on like 300 to 400% off this company. So yeah, let's show our support and let's see if we can have a bounce back and to see if this financial statement will come up handy or if it even matters. Because I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that's just trying to drag this company on the bus to break the stock price lower so they could get more shares. So uh, let's not fall for the trap. Let's make sure we make some smart investment. And yeah, guys. But again, I want to let you guys know is that the pre-market trading, if you're day trading as well, you can definitely make a good amount of money, guys. Keep in mind, you can just trade in the pre-market, and then when you trade in the pre-market, is that you know, especially if you have a full-time job. For those guys who have a full-time job, it's even perfect for you. If you get up from like 7 o'clock, you do a few trades from 7 to 9 o'clock. You can finish the day off by making 2,000, $1,000, $500, and then you can go to your regular job if you feels like it, right? And if you don't have a regular job, and if you can make that much money, then it's a beautiful thing because at that point, your day is wide open. You can go and enjoy life, and this is what it's all about, guys. Having financial freedom so you can enjoy life. Now, again, if you guys want to take a look, now you can see it's rising again, 35.97. So definitely, yeah, we can see that the price is definitely going up. So it's a great trade for anyone that's looking to make some money for the day. And then let's go from there. Now, guys, again, if you like what you hear right now, yeah, I know it's just a simple video. Didn't really put much into it to let you know all the good stuff. But the main reason I want to say is that the stock is dragging this morning. We can see there was a few. There's a few information here that you can go and read up. And the company, we can see here Plug Power file notification, late filing with the SEC, stating it could not timely file its annual report for the period ended in December 31st, 2020, because the company was completing a review and assessment of the treatment of certain costs with regards to classification between research and development versus cost of goods sold, right? And there's some other information about the like 2020, 2019 and 2018 financial statements that they're trying to recover. So if you want to do some more research, it's always great to do your research, but I definitely think this stock will climb back over 36, 37 today. For sure. For sure, it will cross over $36 before market open. So if you guys are interested in making some money, this is a great opportunity. But guys, please leave a comment below. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and show some love and, hit that subscribe button below, because any kind of like support goes a long way. And as usual, guys, trade smart. Make it simple. Do the simple trades, and let's all profit. It's 2021. I want to make sure that we set up ourselves a success for 2021 and beyond. So until next time, peace out.